This week we talk about all things Olympics, from the gold medals and good times to those racist finds, and of course, Gar's first black eye.
Welcome to the show this week. We have the usual people in with us. We have Gar. Hey! And we have Bud.
Oh!
Nice. Hey! Oh! What you say? So what do we have this week? We have the Olympics this week. Big fucking week.
That's what
The big O.
I'm not really a big Olympics fan.
I know the Olympics. I'm telling you, I think it brings out like I'm generally not a sports fan, but fuck me, the Olympics.
Yeah, I
you get
enjoy
so
the shit out
you
of it,
become a couch expert.
Sports of the rings, like it's
I was watching the diving.
and shit.
I'm really really into the diving. You're sitting there, literally getting fat on the couch, like slouching as far as you can slouch. Oh, he was a little off there.
Yeah, but not only that,
absolutely perfect.
Nailing these impossible dives, and you're struggling to get your hand into a bag of chips. Like,
Greek gods jumping. You're trying to.
That's what I was looking at. I was like, I'm just sitting there watching these like guys going, oh my god, like that is a figure.
Yeah.
I was like, gee, in their little
it
pants.
really makes you feel bad.
Got great cheese off those abs.
Oh my god, like that English guy, the little gay guy. What's his fucking name? He won.
Yeah, the gold medal. Yeah.
Tom Daly.
Tom Daly, that's the one. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, wow, what a body,
yeah,
what a body, Tom. If you're listening, Tom.
Oh, it's fucking scandalous. You'd wash clothes off it.
If you want a 12-year-old boy with the abs of a, I don't know, Terminator, that's the guy for you.
So you're sitting there thinking, oh, you look down.
Stop. Could you imagine? I was like, jeez, imagine me in them little pants. Good God.
Nailing it as well. Imagine that. You triple fucking quadruple spin.
Yeah, I was only thinking because you said that to me the other day. You texted me and you were like, "Oh, I think I'd like to do like a dive," and had me thinking. I was like, "Would I really? Would I? I don't think I would.
No?
Like, I jump off it, like kind of like
pencil dive. Like.
No, fuck that. No, like just like a cannonball-y kind of like just jump off it like you do a cliff dive. But I don't think I'd like to dive the head first bit scares the bollocks out.
Oh,
of
me too. But that's the point. That's why I want to do it.
3 meters. Probably do 3 meters. 3 meters doesn't seem like fuck all. What's 3 meters? Like
I just panicked
over
a cannonball. Like,
is it
about
really?
10 foot? About 10 foot.
Is it?
Well, I
It
changed
sounds
everything.
a little more higher than I thought. But I wanted to ask you as well. I found out two things. One was quite obvious. It's just about the diving. So while I was watching it, I was wondering why, if you notice, they have like water spraying into
break the surface
Is that what that is? Break the
yeah.
surface tension? Yeah, I was thinking that. And then they're immediately
Otherwise, it's a bit more brickish when you hit it.
Yeah. And then they immediately get into showers, but the showers just keep.
I don't get that now. I'm not sure about
muscles. It's really hot showers to keep the muscles really loose.
Okay. But like while we're still on the diving, I got into it. I think on the last Olympics, and I was like, "Fucking."
And now into 12-year-old boy.
Washboard out.
Yeah.
Here we have Pedro. He doesn't speak English. Quiet you.
but he dives like a champ.
Yeah. But like,
one of the Russian
it was
lads,
so impressive. That was
one of the
so
I think he was
impressive.
Russian, or I don't think whatever he was. He was fucking like 15 doing it. Like incredible.
15, you're right. 15. It was
gymnasts as well,
UK.
No, but they're not. Well, I've been watching quite a lot of gymnastics. It's just because it's because it's on at the time I'm in work. So like I'll just be watching it, and like there's been so much drama going on, and because you're one.
Yeah.
But like they're not really that young. One or two of them are like 16, but most of them are. In their 20s,
I think I think it was the Russian. Two of the Russian guys.
One woman was 46.
Doing the gymnastics?
Yeah, she qualified and everything. Her first Olympics was 1988. What a fucking hero!
Has she won gold ever?
I don't know, but like they were all like it was obviously your fucking last Olympics.
Yeah.
But
you're not coming back, Rita. Fuck off, all right?
Two in the back of the head after the show. You're done.
I think she won Uruguay or something, but like they were all like taking pictures with her.
Off to the glue factory with you.
Like just for a sport like gymnastics to qualify when you're in your 40s, like
that's very, very impressive.
Yeah, some of the I just can't get out like that. The 10-meter synchronized men's is what we were watching, and it was like what was it, 0.6 in it of a point out of like 400. It's not like out of 10. It was out of 400, and I think it was either 0.6 or 0.8 from China and UK. Unfucking
the last
believable.
Two jumps,
unbelievable.
The last jump from UK from your man Tomine was like, I don't know nothing about the sport, but
like
yeah.
No.
like a putt, like just a drop into a putt. Bloop.
I've got bigger splash from skipping stones.
Got bigger splash from this shit. Like, this was fucking incredible. And in the perfect time, it was like just melded into one and then just went bloop, into the water. And then the Chinese came up and did exactly the same.
Yeah.
Now all I can picture now
Dishonor.
is it's like casually giving it the Olympic commentary while taking a poo, and he unclenches and the drop is.
It's good.
Excellent form there.
The poor lad got black splash.
Black splash.
Black splash.
Oh, black splash matters.
Oh,
Brilliant. No, so what else have we
On
had
that
at the
fact
Olympics?
of racism, there's been loads of that.
Yeah, tell me. I'm unaware of this at all.
The
Do
Olympics.
tell.
You could go with this. There's
The
some
Olympics,
quality.
there's been some absolute belters. Like, I really thought we were coming on as a species, and we were just getting better at not being racist.
Guess again.
Oh no, the Olympics has shown us.
And was it like a Japanese guy?
Well,
No.
okay, I have a few of them. Well, we'll start with the one that happened today. I think it was today or
It was
last
yesterday.
night. Yeah.
I want to admit the German
So
guy.
the German cycling
Yeah.
sporting director, Patrick Mosta, was forced to apologise after he was heard on camera making racist comments during the men's Olympic road time trial. Right.
So
you're thinking,
it was a case of he didn't know the mic was on.
No, it was a camera picked up. So basically, they're
He
filming
was-
his rider, and he was on the side of the road, and he was
at
screaming at his rider.
encouragement.
Encouragement. He
Well-
told him to do this.
The German official was overhead saying, "Get the camel drivers! Get the camel drivers! Come on!"
He was chasing
Camel drivers?
Camel riders.
Camel
Riders.
drivers.
Oh.
He was
talking about an Algerian.
Azzedine Lajeb, who was being chased by the German.
Oh.
The comment was heard on live German TV, and Ord commentator Florian Nass described it as totally wrong. Words fail me here.
Totally efficient.
Something like this has no place in sport. Mustard claimed he made the comments in the heat of the moment and apologised.
That's not in the heat of the moment.
I was
Don't
in the
call
feed
someone
zone,
a
and
camel
she had on
chaser
Nick's
or whatever
arms.
the fuck you're calling them.
Yeah, camel driver. In the heat of the moment, and with the overall burden that we are here at the moment, my choice of words was not appropriate. I am extremely sorry, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies. I didn't want
And
to
your job.
I didn't want to offend anyone.
You did.
It's like, well, you did, yeah.
Lots of
You may
people.
not have wanted to, but you did.
Yeah, go catch the brown
So
lad.
yeah, needless to say,
Fuck.
he has gotten Das Boot, but that's not even the best one.
Oh, we have more.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Tip
So-
the iceberg.
Yeah, the Germans thought they were a shoe-in for Olympic races gold, but no. Greek TV said,
Oh God!
hold my
this
beer.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
sorry.
So
Yeah,
this Greek
Another slip of the tongue.
No way.
or straight
This
in front of the
is
camera.
this is straight up question. Is it the
So,
question?
basically he it's the Greek guy lost to a Korean guy in the thing, and then they went back to the studio in Greece.
In
and
table tennis.
in table tennis, and he made some comments about how the Korean guy's eyes were so slitty. I don't know how he can see the ball move.
Yeah.
To the camera.
Like,
No,
right,
yeah,
like, as in, like,
ask the question. It's like,
as
how
in,
did
like,
the Korean guy
this is
see with
not
them
even-
eyes?
Like, how about that,
not
Jeff?
even
Like,
a-
how can this get one of these?
How could he see with them
back and
slanty
forth.
eyes?
Yeah,
Oh my
but not
God.
even like, are we on? That wasn't
No,
live.
it was a
he
genuine
he knew,
question,
He knew,
yeah.
like he
Yeah,
knew
it
what
was
he
a
was
question.
doing, and he just fucking went with it.
Wow.
So that was like that to me, I think is the forerunner now
Yeah,
of the
that takes
biggest.
it for
Oh,
so
God,
far.
can we beat it?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Before it finishes.
We've got a good few weeks left. and
there's a
like,
few of them.
There's
Wow.
plenty more.
Come on, Russia.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
I'm counting on you.
What else have we got in the Olympics? Oh yeah, well the Irish are doing all right. We've got 2 medals. We are tied with a medal haul with
Bronze
Estonia.
and
There's a bronze and a gold.
Yeah, so
was there a gold?
we're pretty good at the old rowing.
We've got rowing. We've the men's. Was it the women won bronze and the men won gold, as far as I know.
Boxing's coming up as well.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
pretty
yeah, that's
decent
Kurt
at
Walker.
that.
That and horses.
Kurt Walker beat the number
The
one.
horses is over. We got fuck all in the
No,
horses.
did we?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that then.
No, yeah, your man Kurt Walker is one fight away from winning an Olympic medal. He beat the reigning world champion and number 1 seed. Now, hold on, I try this one. Mirzakhalilov.
That was
Mer-
like,
Mer-
that was like you were born there, man.
Native.
Oh.
Yeah, Yeah. Anyway,
It's like someone was pushing you out and you were getting bored.
Yeah.
like she's blowing chewing gum out of her puss.
So yeah, he beat the number one fella. So he's obviously doing well. I think the finals of that is on Sunday.
Let me ask you a question. What did you think? Because the big kind of gossip or controversy so far has been your one Biles. What's her first name? Shit, I can't remember.
Simone. No.
Simone Biles. It is Simone Biles. She is basically the GOAT in women's gymnastics.
Is this the? I think she's black on the American team.
Yeah.
I remember her from the last Olympics.
Yeah.
She wins everything.
Yeah.
Well, she pulled out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she pulled out of the Olympics altogether after.
Why?
She basically did
Injury or something?
Nope.
No, mental health.
She said the stress, the weight of it all.
And as well, but
I well believe it.
But after of course, she was part of the whole uncovering of all the sexual assaults and all that.
She got molested.
The Olympics or just in gymnastics?
By the American
coach.
coach.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Tell me.
Well, that's a whole different story. Jesus.
So yeah, American gymnast.
Doctor.
It was the doctor. Yeah, it was basically fiddling a load of kids.
He was the gymnast doctor or something.
Yeah, he was saveling it up big time.
Basically,
because they're obviously getting them from really young. They don't just start at 17.
Groom them up.
Well, basically, what he was actually doing was exactly. He was getting them in for exams, and then he was giving them fucking vaginal exams. Yeah. Basically, was what he called it to check something, whatever he made up. But he was doing it while their parents were there watching because their parents.
Because then it's legit or something.
Their parents didn't really get it either. No one knew what got with her. They just assumed because he was a doctor, he knew what the fuck he was talking about. And no one really questioned it until someone questioned it, and then they're like, "What? No." And then it came out that he'd been doing that fucking for years with tons of gold medal.
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, I went to
the
doctor not so long ago.
Jesus Christ!
And he stuck his finger in my bum, but he told me he was going to do that.
And I want to go with medal
because he was like, "Well, look, there's a exactly 3 Olympic gold medals later."
You know what? It was worth it.
Yeah. He could have got 2 up there. I'm telling you. But no, that's the thing. A doctor says, "Oh, I need to do this exam." You're going like, "Well, you're the fucking doctor. Okay, fair enough."
Yeah, of course. But that's how he got away with it.
Should you be hard, doctor?
Yeah.
That spitting on the end of it. Just hold real still.
But yeah, she was one of them.
So that was part of it. The trauma, that and all that crack was one of the things that was brought up as.
All right, fair.
Well, it's just because she's the GOAT. It's just this pressure of
you're going to win.
Yeah, you and she basically because what happened was she did a floor routine, right, and then stepped out.
Yeah.
So she did a backflip. Backflip. She did about 45 fucking flips, landed, and took a step out backwards.
And then, everyone, they didn't like it.
And the whole country, everyone went, "Oh my God, she made a mistake."
Yeah.
And it was just obviously went, "I can't even take a step wrong."
You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. And fair play to her. She got so much shit.
Yeah.
Fucking loads of fucking.
Was this during this Olympics?
Yeah,
this was like 2 days ago. Yeah.
She literally actually just today pulled out the group one.
Yeah.
Just today she pulled out the complete Olympics. She pulled out the finals. And she got loads of flack from loads of people. She got obviously support from loads, but got loads of shit. Like Michael Bisbin fucking is like, she's a fucking quitter and all this. It was like, suck a
Jesus,
dick, you absolute shithead.
Yeah. You're working for literally zero money as well.
Yeah, you go
zero
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
Shit,
well,
you
can't talk. You can't.
Well, that's in that, but that's not from
that's
the Olympics.
Bollocks. You can't you can't question that woman's work ethic.
She's the GOAT.
She's a gold medalist. She's the best in the world.
She has more moves named after than any other female gymnast ever. Yeah. Or gymnast, I think.
The bowling ball.
And she above anybody else. Well,
no, stop it. Did you not hear that?
I missed it, thankfully.
I was like, she has more moves. He's like, the bowling ball. I was like, Jesus Christ. Low for even you, sir.
Guess again.
Dr. Bill Cosby.
He said he was the doctor.
That is fucking grim.
Oh, God.
So, more controversy. Come on, bring it on.
What else we
got? What else was there?
We have this.
Oh yeah, one of the big ones. America lost at basketball.
Yeah. For the first.
What?
Who won? Please tell me it was some Azerbaijan.
It was France.
It was France, yeah, but not exactly a. Well, they are actually decent in basketball.
Spain used to be the
Spain were very good.
Used to be the team.
France is big. Basketball's huge in France.
Yeah.
But yes, in fairness, right? I know it's a big shock and all, but it's the first time they've lost in something stupid like 14 years or something like that. And they've only lost one game.
Yeah. Oh, they're still in it. Like, they're not out or anything.
They were like fucking England in the fucking 97 World Cup or whatever. Like fucking... No, 97 World Cup?
96. Euro 96.
No, Euro 96. Where it was like burning shit of David Beckham outside the definite.
Oh, no, that was later. That was 98. France 98. Anyway.
But I understand that they
when is the final for that, for the basketball?
No idea. I don't know any times for it because it's all over the place. I'm basically just going on to Eurosport because at home, like with the box, if you go onto Eurosport, you just press red and you can watch whatever. Like you have them all there.
Nice.
Yeah. It's exactly what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want, but I don't have. So my solution was what you sent me last night. Discovery Plus, and you can. It seems like you have most events at least. And obviously on demand because I can't. It's in Japan. It's fucking 8 hours ahead, but it's really handy. I think it's €7 a month, so I'm just going to pay for the month and just take the Olympics because it's only for 2.5 weeks.
Well, what's your favourite events? So far for me, well, obviously the diving has been fantastic.
Yeah,
the swimming. On the way over here, I watched the South African girl break the world record, and I was like quite emotional. I'm standing in the chipper getting food before her, and I'm like getting like kind of emotional looking at her because she finished, right? Obviously she won, and then she's like celebrating that without oblivious to the fact that she has smashed the world record, and she's just like, yeah, thanks, and tears. And then she looks up and lost her shit in the pool. Nice. It was great though.
What I think is funny though, like you in that situation, you're in a chipper. Buying fucking shit food. And right at that second, someone is achieving world glory.
Yes. Fair play to them. They have much more dedication than I ever had. Than I have in my small
than everyone else in the world.
Yeah, but I bet you'd love a bite of this batter cod all the same. No love.
Big time. Like, can you imagine?
I bet you she wouldn't.
Yeah, probably not. She's trained herself to hate it.
And the fact that she's South African was good. Like, you know, she's not like from the powerhouse countries, which America is just ridiculous.
Where they're just stealing all the medals. China, America,
China,
well,
Russia.
because they have to. They're like, you go to college in America.
But you think like I thought it was they have the population, but no, India have the population. Yeah. What are they winning? Fucking nothing. Cricket,
we're
maybe.
Actually all right at swimming. Like we've done well at swimming. This like just to show like. We're progression.
And doing a level best to not mention Michelle Smith de Bruyne. Coverage. Yeah. It's like she still has her medals. She still has them.
Not really.
Did they take them? They
haven't been written out of the.
Did she still physically have the?
Well, I don't know. She's probably pawned them. Yeah. But to pay for crack.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. So she likes to tamper with a urine sample. You know what I mean? So we've all done some shady
she's
piss.
used dog piss.
Who hasn't?
Who
hasn't accidentally mixed
Dan's
up?
tampering with his piss sample right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, drinking this poison.
Yeah, that is just solid Tory.
But they haven't mentioned her. They refuse to talk about it.
Yeah,
like,
she's getting no love.
Like
but speaking of not mentioning, did you see? So any of the events I've been watching, you know, when you see it's like Switzerland SWI or something like that, and it has the scores and all that, and ROC, I was like, what the fuck is? And the symbol, I was like,
the Russia.
No, it's Russia.
Oh,
it's Russian Olympic Committee because they're not allowed to say Russia because they're banned. They're banned from the Olympics because of the doping.
Allowed, though?
Because there's a loophole. Because it's some separate group that allow Russian athletes who have nothing to do with the doping scandal to be allowed to compete.
They're just very good all of a sudden.
Speaking of doping, How right, so basically they've introduced skateboarding. How are you telling me one of them motherfuckers hasn't popped for weed yet? Come on now. There's no way.
What did they
Didn't one get done for weed? The sprinter, the American sprinter. Isn't she not
she's not she's not in the Olympics.
Sprinter?
Yeah.
My God, that's the last kind of thing you think would
But she was smoking a record, it wasn't a performance-enhancing drug.
Yeah,
she just smoked those joints one day.
It was quite the opposite. Like, that would slow your ass down.
But like, stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're an Olympic sprinter and you know they're saying, look, you can't do it, stop. Don't. There's no, like, you can take a stance all you like. You know, you're not in the Olympics now because you like the fucking joint at night. Come on. Like, you're an athlete.
If she was taking something to increase her performance, maybe.
Yeah,
well, not maybe.
No, I don't agree with it, but I also think she's stupid for still smoking.
Marijuana shouldn't be considered a performance-enhancing drug. No. It shouldn't be a banned substance because it has no.
I assume anything is a banned substance.
She should.
But it is, and she should know. And she knows the rules.
Yeah,
in
fairness. I kind of see both. Well, sorry, like she was an idiot for doing that. I see, but at the same time,
she's trying to take a stance. I get that, but maybe in a non-Olympic year. take that stance.
Yeah.
You know, when you win gold, take that stance.
Commonwealth Games.
You've literally trained your whole life for this event. Like, don't fuck it up.
There's a new controversy as well. That you see the runners.
Oh yes, the footwear.
spikes.
They have a flat plate on them as well.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen.
It's like a carbon thing that goes along, and it gives you
go faster.
It improves impact on the heel and the spring.
No. Yes, but no, they shouldn't have that. That's bollocks.
No. They should all run barefoot.
Like the good old days.
Yeah.
No, but
you stand on a stone. You stand on a stone. You should have been looking. Yeah, fucking gobshite.
No, you can't have something like that. Like if they took them bodysuits out for the swimming, like so, and that's the same thing, like a seal suit.
And there's something about the swimming caps as well. They banned a load of types of swimming caps that were given unfair advantage. I read that as well. Yeah, I can't remember what I didn't read into it.
Especially they were Australian.
Yeah, it was the swimming caps, and apparently it was whatever way they were made. They were obviously making it much easier to cut through the water. Or whatever.
Can you imagine what kind of advantage? Like I'd say not even measurable.
Yeah.
Like not even a millisecond, and they're like, no.
True, but that is, a millisecond is win or lose.
It's everything. Because literally between first and 10th, it's a second.
You saw the swimmer. What was her name? Fuck. I think it was one of the English ones.
What a name.
But she went to
the Chinese one.
Yeah. Beth Fuck from
Stoke.
Yeah, they went to. It was awarded a dead heat.
We did see that.
And she clearly finishes ahead of her. But the thing is that the wall of the thing has a sensor, or you have to push it. You have to make contact at a certain amount of pressure. And she kind of, when she went to do it the first time, she just kind of slipped off.
Fuck off and kept going.
No, but she had to come back around and just go again.
Yeah, with her hand or stroke. So it was
lost
because it was
everything.
Because it was butterfly. She'd gone like that, and she just touched it, and then had to come back around. And by the time she came back around, the other one had just caught up, and like it was dead heat.
Did they give that to you once?
It was draw. It was a dead heat.
That's shitty.
Yeah, it's very
shit.
Clearly with like VAR, you know.
That's their system is that we've made
pressure.
the wall. We made the pressure wall. You know the rules.
Okay, that's stinky. It's
that's,
she just timed that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same way of like taking a penalty and hitting the post or something like that. You know what I mean?
It's
like oh, that was so close, but not close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I suppose you can't moan. Yeah, but can you not move the?
Yeah.
Can you not just count it?
Yeah,
I was so close.
Did you see the English guy who won the?
Is there any chance you could make an exception?
He's a double gold medalist. So he won last Olympics and this Olympics.
All right.
He does butterfly, and he is so fast compared to everyone else. He won by a second, right?
Oh, I think I saw this. Right.
And his teacher was talking, one of his coaches or whatever, and said, he goes, the only problem I had, the only thing I was worried about was if he false started. I was like, once he started, I knew he'd win. Like, it was like he's so much, his speed in the water is so ridiculously fast compared to the
butterfly as well. Like, they're literally having a stroke in the water.
Have you ever tried?
I've tried many a time.
I don't get the mechanics of it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do the breathing well in swimming anyways. Like, my ex used to compete in swimming, so she used to try to teach me where like this kind of like when you bend your head and you go
as soon as you bend your head, the water catches up and fills your mouth,
drowning in the middle.
I'm busy splashing around, causing more water to get into that.
This is nonsense.
The butterfly is fucking maniac because as soon as your head lifts, it drags all the water up. There's nothing to breathe. There's nothing to breathe. And then you're back in the water.
Yeah, it's madness. It is the weirdest stroke. But they're another one with the body.
It's all abs.
Who's the best
where you
body?
get the abs.
Who do you reckon? Swimming?
Swimming's got to be up there.
No, diving because you
bodies.
need to be twisting in the air. Diving
have incredible bodies, but they're boy bodies.
Oh, they are. They're like 5-year-olds.
Swimming is just beasts.
Yeah.
Like they are beasts.
Swimmer's shoulders.
Yeah, but it's the shoulders, exactly. You don't need big shoulders for the other one. You need core like fuck.
But which body would you prefer?
Well, not like... I don't know. Everyone wants the abs.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the abs.
Can I have abs without sit-ups, please?
That'd be great. In a can, please.
I think they all have the abs.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, but the other ones are ridiculous.
I'm curious to see now how, like, obviously in previous Olympics, I know London was a hotbed for it. Like the Tinder game in the Olympic Village was
I heard about that.
Well, they banned it.
Control.
They have. Well, they've tried to. You say
you can't stop.
I hear there was an outbreak of like syphilis or something like that. Something kicked off.
They have a massive. They give them loads of Johnny's Law, but this one they like
obviously
COVID.
They're
really strict on separating everyone. Like because there's especially there like there's loads of popping off with COVID.
Jesus, can you imagine like
the day before
you'd be
and you're guaranteed the fucking goal.
Can you imagine if you turn up right and you're like a basketball player or something and you're just like, right, how many sports can I medal in? Well, I mean,
yeah, totally. That's why we are not Olympians.
You bang 3, you get gold. You bang 2, you get silver. You bang 1, you get bronze.
There is no way that hasn't happened.
Gold in gymnastics. I got a weird bronze in skateboarding. Don't ask me.
And you get a AAA if you do a weightlifter.
I saw.
Speaking of.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one I wanted to bring up, goddammit.
Oh, here we go.
Yes,
God.
the fucking weightlifting man, woman thing.
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, what is it? He's a dude, right?
Was a guy. Yeah, was a guy.
Yeah.
Now is a
Transitioned to
girl.
woman.
Full on girl.
I'm not sure. Let's just say yeah.
What the fuck is the transition though? Like
Let's just say yeah.
What qualifies?
Hormone treatment.
No, I get how you do it. I mean, what qualifies for them to be like, right, you're Sandy now instead of Sam,
and you're allowed in the contest.
No, man,
I don't care. I've no problem. Before I start ranting, I have zero problem with anyone wanting to change their sex. Pre-rant. I have zero problem with anyone wanting to change their sex. Do chop whatever off. Do dress up.
Whatever you want to be.
Be whatever you want to be. I have a massive problem with you being a dude and then now you're a fucking in the women's Olympics doing weightlifting.
Yeah.
Horseshit.
Yeah.
You can, no. I don't care what your fucking testosterone reading is. You were a dude.
I agree. It's because they've actually, if you go through puberty as whatever sex, that's what your body is developed into.
Yeah.
Like you can try and reverse bits of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's never going to be fully back on female or male.
He takes like
so it's not fair. It's like the MMA fighters. That's like it's just beating up women. It's just like, are we? Is no one going to stop this?
It's okay.
This is not cool.
Someone else women fighters like.
Oh no, Jesus Christ! They kick my ass like no problem. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But I'd say against a male MMA, it's not fair.
I know. I love that way. He's like, oh no, some women fighters they kick my ass. You think?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, but they wouldn't kick an MMA guy.
Ones. To break it to you.
But what I'm saying is, they wouldn't kick the average guy MMA's ass.
I know the ones who he's fighting. Yeah, no, but like, feed him to like
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, that's what I'd like.
Cyborg.
Yeah, if it was even
which
still,
they would
like,
destroy most men.
But even still, this is the problem. There's a division for a reason.
Yeah, no,
but that's because it's not fair. It's just not fair.
Yeah, it's like he grew up. His body has changed. His muscle type, his
muscle
leg,
mass, and density.
Exactly, yeah.
That's it. That's what it is at the end of the day.
I can't believe it's allowed.
I'm shocked. It's allowed.
Did he win?
He was winning.
Sorry.
They? Is it they? I don't know. I'm not good at this pronoun stuff, man.
God, no, I never will be. But let's say she, right? Because it changes every day. That's what I mean. Like, it's just I can't keep up with the fucking malarkey. Like, but it's.
I hate that shit.
No, I hate it.
I can't. It annoys me.
If you want to be called her, Grant, I'm not calling you Zer. Like, what the fuck? But this isn't Magic Land.
All this shit, like fucking, and people not fucking wanting to like genderize their babies and stuff. I fucking really bugs the shit out of
Madness.
You know, like we're gonna call it him, or we're gonna call they until they decide when they're. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
You absolute
because a child knows.
Bellend.
Yeah.
Like
I shall call you Pie.
You stop.
Because boy or girl, you're going to be a little fatty.
But it's nuts. Like as far as I read up about her, and it was a case of like winning. I think they're from New Zealand, right? So that they were winning pretty much before the transition. Apparently, they were winning like every contest under the sun, like really, like, you know, top of the fucking game. So I can't imagine. At least the article I was reading was saying nearly a shoe-in for a gold medal here, like nearly a shoe-in. Like. Now I know this is just an article, but if someone is saying that, like, obviously this is just hearsay, but if someone's saying that prior to the show, you're like, that's not.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah, that's just not fair.
You can't come in and compete as a woman if you're now you were a man and now you're an absolute shoe-in for a goal.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Come on.
It's not fair. Imagine if you worked, you're a woman, you worked your fucking whole life out to do whatever contest, and some guy just comes in and fucking takes it. That's just not fair.
Because my
Caitlyn Jenner comes out of retirement and becomes the first
double male and
female.
Oh my god!
Title holder.
Do that. That is a fucking award and a half.
Yeah,
now that nailed that. My thoughts have changed because that is some serious award.
Yeah.
But can you imagine?
I mean,
how
it'd be hard.
slow they'd be at that age. They'd be
Yeah.
just trounced by everyone under the sun, male or female.
Bruce
It doesn't matter. Like,
Bruce, Jesus. Caitlin would definitely probably intentionally wear like ill-fitting footwear, like heels,
and blame
shit,
it on that. Like,
or still win.
yeah, or claimed, I hit someone in my car on the way over to the Olympic event. You fucking
Sorry, I just had to have a stand-up wee there at the side. My bad.
So what are the new? What are the new? Like so, skateboarding's new. There's a few of them.
climbing is new. Sport climbing.
Has that been on?
I think there have been bits of it. I've watched the highlights of what they have to do because
That'd be cool.
there are a few different things. So I think there's 3 different events. There's the bouldering walls. So that's one where it's pretty short, but they've no ropes. So let's say 20 foot, something like. I can't remember what the exact height is. Then the next one, I think it's 3 events. So first is the bouldering wall, and then they have to do the long one, which is the lead climbing one, where they have to clip in, and it's they have a rope. And the third one is the speed one. They have to race the other person. Done. And there's a thing at the top where they have to.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Now that I would love to try that. That sounds like
so
fucking
awful at that.
That's like fucking like Ninja Warrior.
Oh yeah, big
like,
time.
in
The and they're going up like.
Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah, oh God, what a show! But like
what a show.
The routes they're climbing on the speed ones, they're literally fingernails, like half a fingernail of it, and they are racing.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that documentary? It's on. Pretty sure it's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you definitely need to watch it. I think it's called Free or something like in around that.
Right.
I'll find it anyways. Yeah, it's a climb one. I'll find it and send it to you. It's basically about a guy. He's well-known climber. And he wants to climb this fucking cliff face that he has, but he doesn't.
Yosemite.
Could be.
The
Oh yeah.
Dawn Wall.
Did we start watching this? I think we watched.
Is this Alex Honnold one, the one who climbs with no ropes?
Yeah. What a lunatic!
Yeah.
Do you see where he falls off and all at
No,
the start?
no.
Like he goes
and he
in the
breaks
morning.
his ankle or something.
Yeah, he goes in the morning and falls off and breaks his fucking ankle, and then he's like big fat ankle. He's like, right, tomorrow. He's like, where are you, madman?
No, he took a few weeks because he was
You're
climbing with his
trying to just
girlfriend.
die?
Yeah. But that was,
And
that's
he's like, I have to like sticking a leg in here
and
to
I
rest
looked
and all.
at, so like I do shitty climbing, and like obviously I'm fucking no good, obviously compared to these fucking guys. Like, but so I know the where they're given values like this is a 9+ or this is an 8+. I know what they are because from my gym, and I'm like, that's like, and the whole way is this. I was like, I can't even do a 4. on a 20 foot. Never mind a no rope. 1,000 foot. But what the fuck? Like, and they're grabbing nothing.
Yeah.
With no rope.
It's
like
literally
nothing.
a grabbing like just a
Nothing.
crack.
Like literally like a Brillo pad. That's what it is. Some of them aren't even lips. They're just surfaces that are slightly, humped. And it's just
the grip you must have. Like the grip they must have. They just,
sausage fingers.
Yeah,
like.
just
Can you imagine?
mental.
But that's the thing. Can you imagine being like that person's partner or whatever? Like as you're saying, your man's girlfriend.
Always bringing
like-
it down there, isn't it?
He would never get a sore forearm, that guy.
Yeah, and hours of fun on that bad boys.
That was not the angle I was going for, but fair, yeah. Okay,
Climb up me.
It has to be the first thing she thought of, like, or vice versa. If it's a female climber, just
I was more
just
thinking of
yank the dick
at what
off.
point,
Easy.
something like that, where your man's doing this like incredibly dangerous thing of climbing with no ropes and all this shit. I mean, at what point do you go from like, babe, I want to support you, I want to make sure you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but like maybe just one rope, like please, just one. I would not like you to be.
He lives out of a van, like he's a free crazy spirit.
Yeah, but like, where is it? But I mean, it'd be the same for like.
Yeah, man, the cameraman in that though, the guy who filmed that, he died like a couple of weeks.
The Asian fella?
I think so. Or
No. I think he was just the whole time he was like, I'm possibly filming my friend's death.
Oh,
the whole time.
Yeah.
I think I think someone died on it.
Yeah, someone did like a few days,
like
weeks
another
later.
climber, doing I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So because doing something like that is just bananas. It's just
I get
just a little slip.
but that's like I don't know. I totally get the
like
idea of the danger, but that level of danger is just no fucking way.
Yeah, because the scale's like quite tipped in the other way. Yeah. Like there's a 50-50 in like say bike racing and stuff where it's like not 50-50, but like there's it's
better chance of surviving.
Yeah, that is like fucking Jesus. Yeah. You're really like just sneeze. Why just sneeze?
Or like those wing, the wingsuits and that. Like I mean, there's the
human
flying.
Oh no, those things I want to do. Definitely.
I would love to do it, but I'm very, very.
I haven't got the cojones.
Yeah,
that's
I'm actually. Hopefully, I was supposed to go last summer, except COVID kicked in. with.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah.
Fucking prick. I was supposed to like. That's actually what I originally done. Right behind that camera there is a skydiving certificate. That's why I was doing that because I wanted to learn how to use a wingsuit, and I was supposed to go over and restart my skydiving license to finish it off so I could do that, but COVID kicked in and fucking whatnot. But I completely get. But that's so less dangerous. That's just the risk is nothing. Sorry, I completely missed that.
So I bought a motorbike.
Yeah,
I wanted to fly. They wouldn't let me, so I bought a bike.
Yeah.
I drove it off a big cliff. But I do get the danger. I completely do get that. Like, as in, I love that as well. Like all the bungee jumping and stuff. But the bungee jumping, I got a rope. It's it's pretty damn safe.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
Did
very
you hear about
small
Did you
margin
hear
of
about the
danger.
bungee jump accident the other day?
Oh, for God's
You know
sake.
what? No,
No,
let's move on.
No, let's not fucking move on.
Next.
So, it was a couple, and
So you're saying it was his fault?
definitely not his fault.
Oh, nice. We
Wasn't her fault either. So there was a couple going to do a bungee jump, but he was gone first, and they hooked him up, and she went first.
Oh, no.
And she wasn't hooked up at all, and she had a heart attack on the way down. And
Fuck off.
I think the heart attack on the
Where
way down
was it?
thing was just something to say that she didn't.
Oh, yeah.
splat. Like,
Where was it? America?
Oh, my God.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Oh, my fucking God.
Yeah.
What? No, that's...
She has to, like, that was either like a suicide attempt, like a well-hidden suicide attempt. Like, you'd know if you're hooked up.
No, but it's not her that knows.
Well,
It's
when
the
you
guy. The guy's doing it, or whoever's doing it. You know, you've got your harness on. You just hook it to you.
Yeah.
If they're holding you there and you're standing beside your partner or whatever, and someone just...
But she thought she had the harness, and she went
She
first.
had a harness on. She obviously wearing... She wasn't clipped in whatever end or whatever. She was ready to go. And they obviously were got mixed up and were like, right, you go. And they went.
My God.
Which is just
I would have...
insane.
Like, if it
that's
was
that's why I wouldn't do anything.
But
I
if it
don't
was a
trust
dodgy country,
I
you'd
don't
probably
trust
throw
any-
the husband off and say, what couple?
Yeah.
Problem solved.
But I don't
Like,
trust anyone. I hate shit like that where like I have a massive control thing. Like I hate not being in control. Like I hate flying because I'm just sitting there like a fucking spare prick. I couldn't do a bungee jump because some other cunt set it all up, and I have no idea if this guy's had to be in fucking blazed the night before. And like, imagine it was him. You know what I mean? No offense. But imagine, no offense,
for
but full
the
offense.
audio listeners, he's pointing to me there.
some offense taken.
No, I jest.
But that happened to me. That happened to me on a bungee jump. So in what country? Whatever, one of the countries.
Uh-huh.
Ecuador, I think it was. Anyway,
Lovely.
we were doing a tour of waterfalls. So nothing to do with a bungee jump, right? We were just on a bus. Hop off at one of the stops, and some guy comes up and was like, "Hey, where you from?" And I was like, "Ireland." He goes, "Oh, everyone from Ireland does my bungee jump," and I'm like, "Bullshit."
Sold.
There's literally sold.
Yeah.
Well, I'm better than them.
Yeah.
But I was literally like,
I won't fall for that.
we were in the middle of nowhere. It's like, no one from Ireland has been here. We like, there's no one. But anyway, I was like, let's have a look.
It was Johnner and Dave.
Yeah.
I know them cats. Yeah,
He brings me around the corner to like the equivalent of the M50, which is the motorway in Dublin. It was off a bridge where traffic was whizzing behind me. Attaches me to a rope, not a bungee cord, a fucking rope, and was like, off you go. And it was like €5, please, or €2. It was nothing. Like,
Did you go?
Yeah,
course you
You
did.
absolute fucking lunatic.
Oh, it was fucking gas. But like, I mean, it was out of nowhere. I was on a bridge. Like in less than a minute, I was tied into God knows what on a bridge with a rope.
What was it like? Like, was it a swing, not a bungee?
No, it was a bungee. I had to jump off the fucking bridge.
How did it bungee you?
It didn't bungee me because it was tied
It
to.
ripped my legs off.
Yeah, it was tied. Basically, what happened? I jumped off, and there was like a
Snapped both
ravine,
my
I guess, below me, and so pure rocks, like a very mild stream. So that wouldn't have stopped anything. I mean, like
fuck
an inch
right
deep,
off.
inch deep. And I just went
You couldn't
fucking
pay me
swung under.
Yeah, so it was this.
Well, it wasn't. It was
pendulum,
only
like,
happened to swing because I happened to jump out. But it was fucking. But it was great. It was wild.
Yeah, I'm a madman. Like, it's no way. Like you could have
think
NASA.
Well, earlier on that
In
trip.
fairness, though, you could have NASA doing it.
But no. But that's it. Earlier on in that trip, I was in Costa Rica, and there was this biggest, what the claim to fame was like biggest bungee jump in Latin America or something. And it was in between a valley, and they go out in a cable car.
Sold.
But this looked lovely.
Straight away.
I was like 100%. So some guy in the hostel told me about it, and I was like, fucking, and literally your heart gets going thinking, I'll have this tomorrow. This is going to be great. Anyway, so the cable car goes out, and you're supposed to jump out the left or the right side of the cable car. So like perpendicular to the fucking lines, the cables that are coming out. The guy, when I'm about to hop out, goes, no, wind's too strong today, mas fuerte. So he just goes, you have to jump between the cables. And I was like, what? Like lengthways. And usually you jump out like swan dive with your arms out. He was like, no, don't, because it's so narrow, you can't put your arms out. You have to kind of cross because the cables are right there. Like they'll just fucking catch your arms and you'll fucking ragdoll out of the thing. So I had to kind of jump sideways as if I'm just like jumping through a doorway, kind of whacking off the side. Like,
out of a plane, just like...
Yeah, I had to jump and make sure I didn't hit off the two cables.
You were an absolute lunatic.
Oh, it's so much fun though. But I get you. Things could have went south. Like right after that, they caught a really venomous snake right as soon as I got back. Like right there, fucking real venomous. Your man had to catch it. middle of the jungle, like Costa Rica.
No. I wouldn't be in the middle of the jungle.
And then we tied the snake to the rope and fucked him off the bridge.
Yeah. We bungeed with the snake.
He's still bouncing.
And then I drank its venom, and I tripped for days.
So much fun. But like what I'm saying is, I get the danger, the want for because I definitely get it. But there's a limit. That rock climbing with no rope, it's rock climbing. Those rocks come loose.
Yeah.
Like just that alone, you're fucking dead.
Up there, you got wind, the fucking crazy seagull.
Tiredness.
You know what I mean? Tired. Yeah.
I don't get that. Like when I climb my 20-foot wall, and I'm shattered.
Did you see the bit where, like in that documentary, there's a bit where he's like, I really don't like this bit. It scares me because he has to go.
It's like an underhang.
And then he has to do a little leap. Are you insane? Like what the fuck?
No. Get the fucking boat, Barbara.
You're trying to kill yourself.
Yeah. Harbour's that way, pal. I suggest you get the boat.
There's easier ways to off yourself, pal.
I like
have any of you done bar like rock climbing, since that's new, we're gonna not take that, but have any of you done like any form of Olympic sport?
Swimming,
skateboarding,
like skateboarding, skateboarding.
No, not prefer like competitively. Can't say swimming.
Running. I used to run competitively when I was in school.
Swam competitively?
In school, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've medals.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. No, like school medals. It was
no, I know.
I wasn't like all Ireland or anything. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't.
Something you get free in Rice Krispies.
What else? What other Olympics? No, hurling's not an Olympic sport yet. Fucking bastards.
The two countries that play it.
One. Really, only one.
It's gone big in America. Like there's they have
there's expats that
Australia as well.
You have
anywhere we've infested.
Yeah, everywhere really.
Yes,
pretty much everywhere. No, I like for Olympic events. I used to run when I was a kid, like fucking in competitions.
You never skied competitively.
No,
ski.
I was competing with the guy from my school who I was skiing with.
Does that count? Competing with my dad.
We had a fucking race down a hill. It was pretty fucking competitive.
I could have gone pro.
Yeah. What about you, Gar? Any
I
competitive?
certainly could not.
Yes, yeah. Well, I boxed.
Oh, yeah.
I boxed.
You boxed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Competitively.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was pretty good. It was good. I boxed. I was actually
could have torn pro, man.
Clearly I found out that I couldn't. I was pretty decent. Yeah, I fought in competitions in like national stadium and stuff like that. Until
here we go. I could have went pro, hit a medicine ball. The usual. Oh, geez, sorry.
No. Much more embarrassing than that. I
shit my pants.
I came up against. I fought, and also at the time, pretty sure. Well, at that age, it was the first black guy I ever fought. Certainly first black guy I ever
Gar's
fought.
first black guy.
Gar's first.
And
quote.
He wasn't gentle.
End quote.
Yeah. And as the saying goes, he will never go back.
Yeah. But basically, what happened was, I fought him, and he quickly realized how
outmatched you were.
Yeah, well, not how. Yeah, basically, I learned at like a young age the levels. There was levels to the shit, and I wasn't on any of them. And he just pummeled me around.
Oh
the place.
no! Was there no towel thrown in? No anything? No savior? No Mickey.
This was back in the 90s. There was no
Get out,
towels
you son of a
thrown
bitch.
in there.
Mickey was in the 80s as far as I
it was
remember.
Rocky, yeah.
You
was
needed
fucking-
a Mickey.
Yeah. No, this is where my.
Oh Lord!
Oh no!
Just for anyone who may have heard that on the mics, that was not thunder. That was a chunder from his down under.
Internal thunder.
No, lad.
And so what else? So
basically, I got in the ring. We started, and he was had really he was tall, kind of gangly, but he had massively long arms.
You couldn't get close.
And I couldn't get close to him at all. But it was speed, everything, power. And I remember after the first round, I was like absolutely pissing out my nose, and I can't remember Shiner was saying some bullshit like fucking, oh, you just gotta do this, and all I could think of was like, this is ridiculous. Like this guy, I thought I could box. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
I'm shit. Like he crumbled my whole fucking life.
and I never recovered
in that 3 minutes. He absolutely and I haven't felt that way in anything. Like after
defeated,
that,
yeah.
my whole life was at that time was boxing. Everything was boxing, and boxing. I was really, I was in Michael Carruth's boxing club, which is he won gold medal, and everything. It was blah, blah, this fucking, and it just in 3 minutes, that was all gone, and I never wanted to do it again. I went another 9 minutes, getting the fucking face pummeled off me and my nose splashed.
Such a rough feeling when you're like, especially when you're young enough that this is probably your first pummeling.
Well, it's bad in any sport. Like when you're losing in a way that, like, as you said, it's not like
no power.
It's not like that. This is a close and it's like, oh, things might have gone my way. It's like
outmatched.
We are getting completely dominated everywhere, and there's like this is just a case of damage limitation. That's the best you can hope for.
Duck and cover.
There's that feeling. I've had that feeling on a rugby pitch. I've had that feeling on a football pitch. I've had it. Where else? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. They're two good examples.
Bedroom,
but like,
just take that. Just take that. That'll do, pig.
Well played, sir. Well played. All right, that's a 10-8 round.
I remember.
I'm back.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to do Kenpo, right? And,
Kenpo.
I was like 9, I think, or 10 or something. And
of course,
I used to love it. And when you're holding the bag for someone and they're kicking the shit out of it. I remember at one point because you had to like move shit around and get. And I remember just moving the fucking bag, and I was holding it for a guy. I was like, I think 9. The guy was 16 or 17, holding the bag. You had to move it, and it was one of those like banana shaped bags. If you know what I mean. And then I kind of dropped it, just fucking heel kick, or as in full whack to the fucking schnoz. Like just wham, like I just holding it there, trying to be. I just like it was
weather the storm.
It was rough, and you're like, I'm 9, just fucking getting battered. And then any of those sparring kind of things, you just be. In fairness, like if it was someone my size, it was fine. You know what I mean? But like for the most part,
that's what I thought as well when I got it, because I was competing. Like it was. There was medals up, and like he was in a different gym. Like this is where we were meant to be pitted against each other. So
it was meant to be competitive.
I was on, exactly. I was
Yeah.
meant to be on his level, and he beat me so bad. He just ruined my world.
The taker of soul.
Soul got raped.
Totally. He took me. And then I had to go
Take me to the river.
Oh god.
And then I had like my old man who was like, I don't know how to describe it.
Angry.
You came home and
He's
your
an angry
mascara
man.
was running. I don't want to talk about it.
I like
Straight
your dad,
to the
but he's an
shower.
angry
Well,
man.
yeah,
or at least he was back then anyway.
He was very. He was the type of guy who like when fucking. I remember running in. I got jumped on when I was about 9. Someone hit me with a skateboard and chased me home, and. I ran into the gaff to tell him, and he made me go back out
to get your whooping
and fight them in the garden.
Nice.
Like some sort of fucking.
That definitely sounds like your outlet, all right.
Yeah. So there was that. So I come out after being beat, and I have no sympathy. Just fucking giving out to it, and fucking probably some more slaps on the way home for good measure.
Bringing great shame on the family.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Thanks, pops.
5 stitches. Yeah. 5 stitches.
Let's cut that.
Oh god, brilliant.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, it was great. Great childhood.
Take your whooping.
Actually, no, can I mention something now that this brings me up fucking something that happened the other day, right? I was talking to someone, I can't remember who it was, but I was talking to someone about somewhere that I went when I was young. I don't know, I was about 10 or 11 or something like that. And I went down the country to this like big, I don't know what it was, like a house, and we stayed there for a couple of days, and like there was activities, and we went on this big like scary walk at the end of it, like horror walk, and this big like thing dropped down, and like you were on the loose. Right, fucking not.
Oh, it was like a planned horror walk.
Yeah,
It wasn't like Rapist Alley.
Clearly not age appropriate at the time, like thinking about it now.
Dildos hanging from trees.
Wandered through Temple Bar.
Yeah.
On a Saturday. You want to see some horror?
But I was like, where the fuck was that? I'd love to know where that is. So I was like, well, fucking, I'll ask me folks. So I rang my mum, and I was like, I was like, remember that, like, that place you sent me? I was about 10, 11. I went there for a couple of days. I just want to know what it was called. She's like, I never sent you anywhere. I was like, what do you mean? And then my dad's in the background.
Repressed memory alert.
My dad's in the background going, what is he fucking talking about? It's like, do you want to... He's like getting angry as he does in the background. He's like, do you think we just fucking send you away when you were that age, just on your own? Yeah. And I was like, yes, because you did. Like, I didn't go. I remember it. I wasn't fucking, like, it's a memory. It's not a dream.
Yeah.
I was like, and I came back, I came back and I had like a copy with like all these older girls' numbers in it. Because I was so cute when I was young. Like, all the girls' numbers, I thought it was the shit, you know? And he was like, nah, you must have been dreaming. And they did this. They
about the numbers, son.
They
about
refused.
the numbers.
And about them, their advice to me was like, ask your sister. She might remember. You're my fucking parents. Like, what the fuck?
Gar, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, totally. I was like, you fucking horrible fucks. I can't remember. Oh, remember that time we shipped them off for a week?
This waiter's asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, this fucker won't leave. Yeah, they're fucking dicks. I was like, I cannot believe you can't remember that. Like, my folks can't remember shit, and especially bad shit. Like, they can't.
Selective memory.
If you bring up anything like fucking, when we lived in, jeez, I'm gonna rant. We lived in America. I don't remember any of this, thankfully. But to this day, I can't look at peas. No.
Uncle John. Like, was it?
No. So we got.
Let's not turn this into a therapy session.
I want to know why they call him.
You turn the tap on.
Yeah, put the paddle away. Put the paddle away.
When we lived in America, my mum went out to work, and she got like a childminder. But suppose this is my sister's older sister told me I wouldn't eat peas. She came in and I wouldn't eat peas, so she freaked out and she locked us all under the stairs for like 9 hours until my mom came back. And then like that went on for like a week. So my mom would leave and she'd just push us all under the stairs and lock us.
This is like a fucking scene from Annie. Yeah, one of these kind of things.
Or like,
Pippi Longstockings or something like.
I don't remember any of this.
I would have gone a little darker.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this. And clearly my mother, if you mentioned it now, would be like, that is just lies. That is straight up lies.
Well, if I didn't say it at the
happened.
time, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, okay. But enough of that. I'm going to shut up now.
Son, right?
Yeah, no,
you're a son.
I'm shutting up now.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God. Brilliant.
What are the ones? On the Olympics, actually, there's one I missed.
Back to the Olympics.
Back to the Olympics. There's one I forgot. Yeah, just going to throw it back real quick. It was one of the Korean TV stations. They had these. So basically,
is this another faux pas, racist faux pas?
Yes, of course.
Those damn Koreans.
Yeah, I'm probably getting their own back on the Greeks, to be honest.
To be honest, I want to hear the other way around. I want Nigerian TV to be like those fucking whites. I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
I'm sure it probably.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh
is,
my
you
God,
know
I'm sure
what I mean?
that's
Like,
just daily fucking show over there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And Whitey's on the moon.
Whitey's on the moon.
If you don't know that song, look it up. It's very good. Sorry, this Korean TV station. So during the opening ceremony, they had obviously, little symbols beside the little thing would come up of whatever country it was, and it would have
with the flag or something.
Yeah, and you'd have a flag and like images that you would associate with that country. So
like a little hat for
like France, there was a baguette. I think like Norway, they had like salmon.
This is ripe for the fucking racists.
So,
what is it? Potato Ireland.
Ukraine. What do you reckon they got for Ukraine?
Chernobyl.
Right.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
A fucking tower. Was it a tower? A nuclear tower.
Exploding thing. Yeah, that was. Well, and there was what was the other one?
Wow.
They had another one as well. There was a few like that. Chernobyl was probably the worst of them, but there was like a load of them that were just inappropriate.
Like, let's see if we can guess it. Let's see if we can guess
I don't have enough of them written down, but the Chernobyl one was the big one. And what was the other? There was another one as well. Bollocks. It'll come back.
It was like China, like, you know.
they were fucking around.
No, the giant heat, you know.
Sorry, Haiti. They had
like a hurricane or something.
domestic riots because of the death of the presidents.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jesus,
shit,
really hitting home.
Yeah, really, like it's basically like what's in the news.
What was
right
Ireland?
Gotta be potato or a drunken eater. Or just fighting the fighting Irish.
A little fighting leprechaun, some shit.
Little drunk leprechaun eating a spud, having a great time. Pished. I'm just happy to be here, lads.
America, a lynching.
A lynching, yeah. But they're all different colours holding hands, like the South Park flag. I love that. Oh, brilliant.
The fucking, there was another one just on the Olympics. Did you see the Dutch cyclist, the woman?
No, I haven't seen this.
So backstory.
The controversy?
It's not, it's just stinky for her, right? So basically what it was is the road race. And she's cycling, and they're all in this big, whatever you call it, peloton, I think they're called.
Peloton?
Group.
Yeah.
So they split up into two. And the top, so four of them go off, right, up, and they fly off. And then she's in the second group. And then she starts fucking going into passing that fucking second group, and she catches the first group. But what she didn't know was that she only caught 3 of the 4 people, and the winner was miles ahead. Right. So she caught them, passed them, and then celebrated like she won the gold. She came second. Yeah, it was so horrible.
That's just I'm horrified for her.
Yeah, one who won was like had won, and she was sitting down, like having a drink, watching it. She was won by fucking 10 bleeding minutes. Like, it was just like one's like crying and.
I mean, there's a part of me that feels bad, but I mean, there's also a part of like, fuck you. Like, why are you celebrating? You could have shaved more time. If you're doing this, if you're taking this as seriously as being at the Olympics, what are you doing celebrating? You could have easily shaved another bit off your time. You know, I mean, you weren't.
No, but she thought she passed the line.
No, I know, but I know, but I mean, you see it in other ones where people will
celebrate too early,
and someone catches them, or even in like say the likes of rugby, you'll see people who are going to celebrate tries, and then someone runs in and tackles them or whatever, and it's like. You're a fucking idiot. I saw
a similar one on, I think it was either the Tour de France or some cycling one. The guy puts his hands up in the air like and knew he wasn't finished yet. And fucking just snots himself and a fucking million bikes fly by him and it's like, oh no.
That's
soul destroying. I can only imagine.
The only person I can like stomach it from is Usain Bolt. I'll take it from
motherfucker slows up.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But like he
slows up when he's breaking world records.
Yeah, it's like I mean it could have been faster, but like you're gonna want something from me in 4 years. So like
he's
ain't blowing out my Hemis.
Exactly. Yeah. You're gonna want to take it to the show in 4 years.
With their natural steroid. It's in yams, which they grow, which a lot of Jamaican lads grow up eating, and they're a natural steroid.
Nice.
Yeah, it's say that it's one of the reasons they're.
We need to get on that. We need to get on that.
Yeah, well, you should have got on that about 40 years ago.
Yeah. Then I actually would have had a chance.
I'm gonna have to back after this, smoking 2 yams, see where I'm at.
Well, on that note, we better go smoke some yams.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us this week. The Olympics. We will join you see you next week.
Hear you, and whatever else.
Yeah, we'll see our Olympic predictions. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like the show, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you don't, suck my dick.